But I think that, the time will come. Right now, I'm really just focused on continuing to put myself in a good position. And, the more of these races, I gain so much experience in every single one of them. And so, I think that I still have a lot of room to grow, and I'm just excited about the future. I love being a marathoner.
Larry.
Galen, congratulations. You looked great through the entire race. Did you have a bad patch? Did you have any part of the race where you're kind of going, oh boy?
Yeah, I think you always try to hide that, so I'll take that as a compliment that I hit it all right in this. But definitely had a few of them. I just think that in the marathon, I really look up to Eliud Kipchoge. I love the fact that when you listen to him talk about the mind so much, I think that it really is true. In the marathon, it's so much of a mental battle. So much of it is about having control of your mind, and that's something that we really work on, in training all the time. I think is maintaining a calm mind. Everybody goes through those rough patches. It happens to us all, and it's how you deal with those and how you're able to stay positive, how you're able to relax, and just having that power, in your head is huge, and something that I really tried to work on in this build-up. And again, Alberto does a fantastic job of putting us in a lot of pretty darn uncomfortable situations in workouts. And so, our workouts are brutal, and when it comes to racing time, we know we've been through it all. And I think having that behind you, again, confidence comes from training, both your body and your mind. And so, that's something that when we toe the line, I know I'm ready. I have a lot of confidence that I'm ready. I have a lot of confidence in the way that I've trained, and, I was able to show today.
Were you surprised at the pacing of the race?
Yeah, that's one of the great things about races without pacers is that you never know what to expect. I was a little surprised for sure that it went out slow. I thought that just with the quality of the field, there was a good chance that, it would go out at a very honest pace. You got a guy like Abel Karui, who obviously has won this thing before, shown that he's tremendous in tactical races, and so I really thought that there would be somebody that would push it early. Some of the guys that have a lot faster PRs than me for that matter, just because they probably have a lot more confidence to go out that hard. I only know slower races, I guess, in the marathon in the beginning, so this was no different for me. I knew that when we started, it was just about relaxing. There was going to be a big move, and again, it was really about conserving energy until that move came, and then when it was time to go, you're just all in.
Galen, congratulations. You were very patient today, and then when you moved, you really moved hard. What in your mind told you that was the right time to strike?
I really wanted to wait till at least 22 miles. That was kind of a number that I had in mind. But even later, if there was a big group, I was prepared to wait until even a mile to go. Because even at 22 miles, 4 miles is a long ways, and especially after you've already run 22, there's a lot that can happen in there. So, but the important thing I think was just to be decisive. That was the big thing, and that's what I tried to do. It just kind of happened naturally, I guess. I saw that I had a little bit of a gap, and he wasn't right on me, when I started to move. And at that point, I told myself, you got to go and really put the hurt on him and see how he responds. And I was fortunate enough to get a little bit of a gap. He's a tough runner. I think that he's proven over and over again that he does really well in these types of races. And so I knew I was going to have a battle on my hands. And once I was able to get a gap at that point, there's no looking back. You got to go all the way to the finish and give it all you got. And so I was just trying to keep driving all the way there.
It looked like you kind of cracked a smile as you were coming up to the finish line. What was going through your head? And then it looked like you got emotional afterward with your family.
Yeah, it was. Obviously, I was thrilled. Once you never want to let your guard down in a race, and so I kind of once you hit that home straight, it was something where I knew I had it. And that's where the smile came from. And, at the end, when I saw my family, my wife and my kids, they give so much for me to be able to do what I love. My wife is literally, she's given up her life to support me. And my kids, too. I work my butt off, and I don't get to see them as much as I would like. And so it's a real emotional thing. You put so much into this one race, and to see them at the finish line, to see them happy, it means the world to me.
How old are your kids?
I have twins that are 3, and then baby boy that is probably going to turn 1 in just over a week. So
Galen, you've won a bunch of U.S. titles. You've got 2 Olympic medals. Now, finally, a major marathon win. Where does this accomplishment rank among what you've accomplished in your career?
I don't know. It's definitely up there for sure. You know, I feel like I've been fortunate to accomplish what I have, but you know, it's always been hard. You know, finishing second, finishing third a lot in some of these major championships. I really felt like I was right there. You know, you just have to be persistent and, you know, keep believing in yourself, keep tweaking your training to make those little adjustments. You know, it's that last little bit sometimes that takes the most. And so, you know, I just keep working, and I always believed that I could get there. And so, you know, to actually be able to win is something that's really special to me for sure.
For the locals, we hear that you have a connection to Chicago. Is that true?
Yeah, my dad grew up here in Maywood and Oak Park, so I have so many fond memories of coming here as a kid. I love this city. You know, that was really most of the only vacations that I took were coming to Chicago as a kid, you know, to visit my family, go to a Cubs game, and I just love it here. So I was really, really happy when it worked out that I was able to run here, just because of that. And you know, I have a lot of family here still, and I haven't been able to see all of them yet, but I know we're going to have a lot of celebrated tonight for sure.
David.
Turnish, some athletes really struggle to make the transition from the track to the marathon, but it's gone really smoothly for you. Why do you think that is?
ሁሉም ትሬኒንግ ከሰራና ያው ጥሩ ትሬኒንግ ከተዘጋጀበት ቆንጆ ትሮጣለች።